go
way.
this way.
That way.
Yeah,
right.
That's how you know we all.
Yeah. Right in that parking.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We just arrived here to Moose Camp. It's downpouring rain right now. We got our canopy set up, and then we're gonna wait till this rain stop, and then we'll go ahead and set up our tent. But right now we're just taking shelter in the Land Cruiser. One vehicle, 2 hunters, my buddy Jimmy and I. So we've been up since 11 p.m. last night. We left town, and it took us about almost 6 hours just to get to the spot. It's been raining all day. So this bull right here we spotted across the other mountain valley. It was with 2 cow at that time. This one appeared to not be illegal. We assumed that it had a 2 brown tine and it was under 50 inch for sure. We called this one the 40 inch just because it wasn't legal, but this one kept popping back out and ending with the 2 cow that they had with them. This next bull right here we saw across the valley, across from where we were camping. I would have to estimate that this one would have took us maybe 1 or 2 mile, definitely a 2-mile hike just to get up to the mountain to reach this one. This one appeared to be a fork bull, which was a legal bull, and this was the one we were gonna go after. But it was a long hike, and one of the problem with this bull here was that he was constantly moving. He wasn't staying around in one particular spot like the other bulls. For a couple minutes he'll be in one spot, he'll disappear for about 10 minutes, and then he'll be like maybe 100 yards from his original spot. So this one moved a lot. While glassing behind our campground way up in the valley, about maybe 1,000 yards, we spotted 2 nice caribou. Keep in mind that Fish and Game this year, they went ahead and shut down the caribou season, but it was really nice to see these 2 caribous. It's quite funny because I was glassing this mountain right when we got here, and there was nothing in sight, and then all of a sudden these 2 caribou, they just popped out of nowhere. So it's it just goes to show you how well these animals, even though they're so big, they can stay hidden under these bushes. So these are 2 nice caribou. One was the darker version, and then one was more of a white tone. They both look really beautiful. After about 44 minutes of them just hanging out, they decided to move over the ridge and went on with their life. During the course we spotted over 10 to 15 cow moose. Here was that same bull, the fork bull that we spotted earlier. He's in a different spot right now, but it's clearly the same bull. He's very easy to distinguish. He's very dark, doesn't have that light brown tone, and as soon as you see him, you can tell that he's the same bull. So I think at this time, he was about 500 yards away from where he was originally at. While I'm in the vehicle right now, we're still waiting out for the rain to stop raining. I saw 1 bull and 1 cow way across that valley there. Couldn't get a clear view of the bull, but it's definitely not 50 inch, and I'm guessing it might be like a 1x1 or a 2x2 brown tine. It's in the bush now, I can't see it no more, but we'll see if it pops out tomorrow later on. Lots of rain. Current time is 1 p.m. The rain finally stopped, the wind chilled out for a bit. Jimmy and I, we got our tent set, and then while we were doing that, I was scoping across the mountain. I found 3 moose. I think 2 of them were female, and then 1 we figure it's a fork. It's good on the spotting scope, so it's a 99% chance it's a fork. We just need to get closer to it to double check it, but on the scope it looks good. So I think we're gonna go after that one on opening day, but we're gonna keep our options open because there's still a few more valleys that we haven't looked yet because it's been so raining. But now that it's clearing up now and the fog is going away, super excited. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it on film on this camera, but it's so far away across the valley that when I start zooming in, the quality just goes down. So I'll try to get some video footage from the scope, the spotting scope, and show you guys that. I always find it so peaceful to be out in the mountains. Just about 3 hours ago, this place was freezing. it was windy, it was raining, and now we have overcast, no wind, slight breeze, but it's so nice and pretty now. The sun's coming out and all the moose are hiding now. I still see one mama moose. She's been there for 2 hours, same spot. And then that potential fork that we saw, he's in the woods. Probably bedded down right now, so can't really see nothing. But these moose are constantly coming in and out, so you constantly have to glass them every 10-15 minutes. Just check it out every 30 minutes at least twice every hour. You just got to check it out. Just view through the valley and make sure nothing pops up. The big one that we saw back over here, that one vanished, but I think that's not a legal bull. He's not wide enough, and I think his fronts are not up there yet. In this unit here, this zone, we can shoot spike, fork. Spike meaning it has 1 point, fork meaning it has 2 points, or we can shoot anything that's over 50-inch wide, or we can shoot any bull with 4 brown tine at least on one side for all those regulations. So pretty fun. We have 2 tags, my tag and Jimmy's tag. So ideally we would like to tag both of ours because we don't want to come back out here. It's such a long way from homes. But if we don't tag both of our tags, at least we can get one. If we see one, I want to give Jimmy the opportunity to take it because this is his last year. So hopefully he can take that bull down, and then maybe next week or some other time I can come back out here and try to fill out my tag. So that's the one big bull we saw, guys. Not over 50 and not enough brown tines, 2x2. He has 3 cows with him. Far away. Earlier on our way to camp here, we saw some ptarmigan. So Jimmy shot them.
We just harvest 6 ptarmigan. So you gotta take out the poop before they go bad, you know, smell like, you know.
Jimmy's just removing all the guts because
Man,
we don't.
They're pretty big, man. They're good size.
We don't plan to cook them right at the moment, so it's always good to remove the guts pile so they don't smell spoily. These are really nice ptarmigan.
And this was my last year hunting for moose and ptarmigan. You know what they're eating? Blueberry. Berry, man, blueberry.
4 p.m. Our fork that we've been spotting, he finally came back out. So he's still in the same vicinity. He's still in the same area. So yeah, definitely 100% confirmation it's a fork. But he's moving a lot though. Right there. So pretty stoked. Hopefully he stays there till opening day, and we'll go ahead and make our stock over there. But I tried using my rangefinder. My rangefinder maxed out at 850 yards, and it wasn't able to read it. So I'm pretty sure it's at least 1,000 to 1,500 yards from where we're at right now. There's a little valley dip, but it's easy to get to over there. Probably like no more than a quick 1 hour hike. It's our fork.
That's our fork.
Reserve, man. No,
Reserve.
nobody come and get it. We reserve it. Right there. Alright guys, we're just chilling here at camp, and right behind us, 2 big old caribou. Nhóc kia thỏ đảo thì to. Cô khó khăn này.
People saw.
Nó nhóc kia thỏ này. Nó này nữa là sao nó xếp nó. Where are they at?
Man, I got a good eye. We should pull him.
Which ball? I only see one I have. Oh, no, it's two. Right there.
Bush hole, huh?
Right here. Damn, oh Oh, the law. Too big one. Camera position. Right here. That one? Hella big.
Oh shit.
And then look, and then right here, right here. Right here, look, this one's sitting down. Look at that. Look, hella big.
Damn, that's big, dude.
There's the one sitting right there. One's all white. So unfortunately this year caribou season is closed, so dude, we had caribou season tag. Boom! Right there. They're at that stream. The white one is the big one. Well, that's pretty awesome, guys. Out of nowhere, this valley right here, there's not really any moose, so we didn't really pay too much attention for it because it's really low brushes and just blueberry. But then I decided to come back over here and I just took a quick peek, and there it is, two big bull caribou. We got better footage on the spotting scope, so I'll throw that up for you guys. But yeah, caribou season is closed for this season, just because there's a low count of numbers, so Fish and Game did the right thing. But it's all good. We'll wait till next season and see if they open it back up. Jimmy and I, we did get our tags for caribou this year, our draw tags, but then since they closed it, it wasn't invalid. So it's nice to see a little bit of everything out here. Lots of caribous, or at least a decent amount of caribous, 2 so far. No moose this morning. Just been really quiet. We saw a few cows, but that's pretty much it. It's now raining again. Just lots of misery weather, but this is the weather that we need. We need moose weather. No moose so far. Hoping that the morning will change a little bit. It is getting colder. Beautiful day in Alaska. It's about 9 p.m. right now. Got some bad news. There's a cow moose right there, and then our fork bull that we've been following, we found him right here, and now he's all the way up on that ridge, just getting ready to go over that mountain. So I have him on my scope right here, and I'm hoping he don't go over. I'm hoping he's gonna bed down and make his way back down to the valley, or else it's gonna be really, really far. This is like almost like a 3-mile hike just to get to that mountain now. But he is way up in there. So we might not be able to get this fork on opening day. And there's that cow right there just hanging out. These 2 cow moose appear right in front of our camp, less than maybe 150 yards away. Little did we know these 2 cow moose were a blessing in disguise. Mama Moose is right in front of her campground. She's about maybe 60, 75 yards away from the camp. She got her sister. Her sister's over here. The campground's right here. How awesome is that? Now go bring your boyfriend. Where is your boyfriend? Bring him over here. It's beautiful, beautiful. 9 p.m. right now. She came all the way from that bottom valley with her sister right there. And they came to say hi to us. How amazing is that?
Yeah. Damn.
The next following morning, the impossible happened to us, something that we never dreamed of. Those 2 cow moose that came back to our camp last night, during the morning, they were right behind us. As they were coming up the mountain, we already noticed them that, hey, they're the same cows from last night. No big deal. We gave them about 5 minutes, and then we turn our head back at them, and all we see is this big bull coming right up the mountain, following their tracks along with another cow. I ran really quick to my spotting scope, looked through my spotting scope, and right there you can see that it's a 4 brown time bull, and Jimmy's already got his gun ready, saying bull, bull, bull. We took a deep breath. I told him to double check, make sure that I'm not seeing things, because we literally just woke up. We haven't even took our wash our face. We haven't used the toothbrush yet. So I was like, Jimmy, make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. And we decided to go ahead and harvest this beautiful bull moose.
Behind
armpit.
Huh?
Behind armpit, go.
Go ahead.
One of the beauties of living in the mountains is that the weather can change dramatically. The wind started picking up super fast, blowing over our tripods and even breaking down our canopy. We didn't have much time to film and at the same time field dress this moose, so we focused on field dressing this bull moose as fast as we can, and also took down our canopy apart. We were able to get this moose processed, and we decided to go home. We were going to stay one more day to hopefully find a bull for me, but after loading this bull inside my cruiser, it was just way too much weight with the both of us, our gear, and a fully loaded moose in the back of the Land Cruiser. We decided it was best to just go home and come back out next time. So this was a super amazing trip and a super blessing.
Land Cruiser nó khó cơ, nó không nhát tiếp tia, từ mua nó phá phao nó vô đó.
I gotta fix that, man. Rubbing.
Yeah, but the jaw just stop bumping. Mót tay ta đi, còn không họ chưa tua chứ. Đi lo rồi.
Currently making our way back home. It was super windy, so we didn't really film much. We had to break down camp. We were gonna stay another night and let the meat hang out, but it was just getting windy. Like literally it was ripping our tarp apart, our tent apart. So we ended up just making it home. We're right here at Monument Mountain. This is a pretty steep mountain, but we'll be fine. Land Cruiser has been doing well. Been driving in 4-low most of the time. So that's the mountain. So that's Monument right there. I still got about half of that right there, so about 7 gallons in there. I still have a good full tank of gas in the cruiser, so once we get to the parking lot, I'll go ahead and try to empty as much as possible. But man, we are fully loaded. Our blue canopy up there got completely broken down. It got torn by the wind, so that's gonna head to the trash once we get home. And the back is fully loaded with meat. Brother Jimmy, this is your last year, man. What you gotta say about your bull?
Hey man, it's a good year, man. You know, it's my last trip moose hunting this year. I mean, out of state, but you know, we have good luck, man. You know, this morning this guy showed up nowhere. You know, 250 yards. So me and my buddy knew how to take it down. You know, as opportunity comes.
As you guys can see, the weather and the wind was horrible. I wanted you guys to hear how bad the wind is just to show you guys a little bit of it. It's very hard to show you how bad it is on camera, but the wind was just so bad out there. Like I say, didn't really want to talk too much, even though we wanted to tell our story, but it was just so bad. Maybe we just had the wrong equipment. I was shooting this with just my iPhone. My other camera was hidden with all my other gears. But right here, we were just talking about how it had a 5 brown tine and a 2 brown tine. This one did still have the velvets, but I was able to just cut the velvet and it peeled off really, really fast, really quick. I think we already gave this moose. Next week, these moose, they'll start ripping all their velvets, which is the soft tissue that covers their antler right here. But overall, this was a really, really beautiful bull. Going up Monument.
Don't touch shit, man.
Don't touch shit.
Yeah, don't touch shit.
Alright, Monument, here we go. 145 inch.
All low, all lock it up. Good.
Good morning, all.
Stay in your right lane, bro. Hả? Ai lo sát bỏ à? Đừng go to the left.
No. Stay right now. Monument Mountain, guys. Front and rear locker activated, low gear right now, guys.
Damn.
Woo!
Front back locker.
Front and rear locker activated, doing about 15 miles an hour, 14 miles an hour. Alright, we good. Woo! We good.
Straight there, Damn.
Woo! Back up, y'all. Back up, let's go this one. This is the baby hill.
Right lane, okay.
Ooh, 15 miles up. Nice, man.
Đấy, cô lọt đài nữa.
Chào.
Những kia lọt nó.
Downhill, you want
Yeah, vấn đề đó. Đây kia nó. Vậy đây kia nó.
Shit, I know that. Fuck. Back up. Coming up. Oh, nó đừng đi. Remember, guys, whoever's coming uphill always has the right of way. Whoever come uphill has the right of way because we are the climber. All right, thank you.